Right, we have arrived. Let's go find the master guy. I'm fully expecting to be another ambush on the way up, possibly, but there's a city guard up there, so hopefully not. Hang on a minute. There's footprints there and something to climb down. Did we go down there? I would say no, given it's dark. Lair of filth. Excellent, excellent.
Damn!
We should be cautious from now on.
Okay, that's a good hint for saving, given how much talkie-talkie we've had recently. Let's send the scout out first. Falling hazards. So those things will come down on your head. I can hear monsters over here somewhere. Something nasty over here. It's a proper little, like, goblin village? Yeah, goblin village. Okay. Let's set up a defense. I reckon put the wizard up there for a minute. Start a fight off. 5 goblins. Oh, you terrible roll.
Damn it.
And you got seen. Okay, run back here. Use your bonus action to hide. Sneak back forwards again. See what happens. Oh, hello. He's up there, is he? Right. So, 7 health. How much damage does the spell do? I'm not sure. We'll go for 2 on him. And 1 on him. Oh, natural 20. Oof. Splat. And she's still hidden. Let's sneak around, drop down and get around there before this one comes out and spots me. What to cast? Let's do a guiding bolt up there. Let's try and get rid of this range. That's him down. Still hidden. Somehow. You know what? I'm going to jump up there, unhide, and take the dodge action. Basically, come and get me, as usual. Try and bait them towards him and not the other party members. Although I probably should have hidden her a bit better, but... That's better. Yeah. I get the feeling we were meant to find this place on our first visit, and our characters are considerably better than they were at that time. Josh is saying, has the casting of that flame spell that's hard to use got any better? The flaming sphere, no. The AI is very good at moving itself out of things to dodge it. I mean, it's not horrible because you can still get reaction attacks from the people that you've used to pin them in, but it doesn't work quite so well when half of my team are backliners. If I had a more of a front heavy team, it would have been more effective. Also, I don't really like the cleric right at the front all the time either, so... Right, how wise are goblins, do I know? Their dexterity's... Let's try it. Fails. So it takes 6 psychic damage, so it's on 1 health. Here he comes. Amazing roll, buddy. Amazing. Let's try Sacred Flame. Cannot see this object. Okay. Can see him there, though. Nope, he saved on that. Can I put a javelin into the offhand? No. Never mind. Alright, Rogue, time for some overkill. Alright, we'll sort him back out again. Good to know. Let's send the rogue up to loot there. Scroll of Sleep, some arrows. We'll take the arrows. A primed dagger. Oh. Seriously? A limit on how much we can carry like that? 2 seconds. Oh white burn is a type of sword. Intriguing. Okay, run over there and leave that one. Don't really care about that lot. Potion of healing. Scroll of cure wounds and an amethyst. Not bad. Not bad at all. He is now overweight, so we'll have to transfer some of that back. One thing I'm going to look up though is... Oh, hang on. Crafting. Ew. What is Whiteburn? Prime short sword and blood of Solasta. Can she craft it? Does it tell us what it does? Attack bonus +1, damage +1. I can't click it unless I know. So see, we could make his battle axe better. Acuteness seems a pretty dull enchantment though. Bertram will be the scavenger guy. Mogo the Poor. What does Mogo the Poor have to say about things? Let's go talk to him. Cuteness might be better on the rogue, but I don't have a longbow or a rapier that would work. General store for adventurers. Oh, okay, scroll of fly. Thing is, I'm reluctant to go buying scrolls because up until now we've just been finding them. Speaking of which, let's sell the scrolls that I don't need. Scroll of Flaming Sphere and Scroll of Identify. Let's get rid of that dagger. So she won't pay. Well, he won't pay for them, so I guess I could use a prime short sword on the rogue, but he's mostly using his bow. Occasional dips into the melee weapon. Nice to see someone's boarded up all the holes that we found previously.
There you are.
Are you ready for this?
I am. Any idea how to get up there?
One or two?
I tried to think of a way, but still, this place is incredible. Did you notice that there was a minor gate just here in the courtyard?
As a matter of fact, I did. Let's get to it if you don't mind.
Let me guess, we find a way to fix that gate. You've got to enter the tower. And there's a chest up there that I was unaware of. Rogue, go. Good job, map. Actually, let's be cautious once we get a little bit closer. Oh yeah, that's why I was unaware of how to get out of there. Any traps? Nope. Does it need lockpicking? Yes. Wow. A candle, a flower, and some gold. Woohoo! Right. So that's where I need to get to. I just have no idea how to get there. Does that seem likely? Not really. That goes off in a different direction. So, how do we get to the tower? So looking at the map, there was that rotating bridge, but it didn't rotate anywhere else. Maybe there? Does that potentially lead to the tower? Let's go to the secret caves and... or not. Oh, it's those caves I can't fast travel to. Yeah, that was just that body. I don't think this goes where I need to go at all. And he's not with me, which makes me think especially the case. Oh, how do I... camera? Thank you.
Sometimes there's simply no choice.
I mean, if you had the fly ability, you could probably get up there. But I won't have enough spell slots to cast fly on everybody. And isn't fly a level 3 spell? Let's have a look. 5th edition. Fly is a 3rd level spell, so even if I got the scroll, I couldn't cast it yet. Yeah, you might need to fly or something. We can't fly yet. So, I guess we're vacating the area and coming back another day once I'm a higher level. Onwards. What horrible 9-day travel route are we taking? Slightly conscious about my food count. Ugh. As it just dropped off a cliff. Hopefully these cult fanatics will provide me with some. Oh, of course, they're up there again.
Yeah.
Oh, the Berserker's coming down to play. Alright. Wizard. Let's start with... Any Tashas? No, can't reach Tashas. Let's just do a nap time up there. 22 hit points. Was not enough to put them asleep. Well, that's unfortunate. Berserker's going to attack Kale. Yes, he'll block it.
Ah.
Still hits anyway. Classic. Okay, let's try a hold person then. And they rolled a natural 20 on their wisdom save. Of course they did. Of course they did.
A telling blow.
Oof, that was a nice sneak attack, but now we are going to bonus action disengage and run away over here. Whee! Berserker has Reckless. He didn't attack, he shouldn't have... Okay, so... Reckless is a thing that barbarians usually can do, where they can optionally give themselves advantage on their melee attacks, but it means that everyone gets advantage on them as well. Now, he hasn't attacked anybody, so why would he have optionally picked to be reckless?
You'll die like the rest.
There are odd little things in this game that it doesn't quite seem to get right, in my opinion. Now, they're probably going to be bad at wisdom saves. As he makes a wisdom save. Of course, of course, of course.
Ha!
got inflict wounds. Let's do some of that. Oh, nice 15 necrotic damage. Okay, we're going to do what we did with the rogue last time. So we'll move to here. It should be out of everyone's sight. We will cunning action hide. Sneak around the corner. That gives me advantage in sneak attack on the fanatic. Quang! And then sneak back around the corner again. Though we didn't have enough movement really that turn, but... No, missed. Okay, let's do a shocking grasp. Only shocked him for 1 damage, but it lets me run away. Because it removes his ability to take a reaction. And now my 2 tankier characters are the ones in mana. Alright, let's get a spiritual weapon in play. Okay, so he sneaks out, takes the shot. Natural 20. Oh, the big numbers. So that's 11 from the regular damage dice and 16 from the sneak attack dice. Right, now we can start using my wizard more offensively. Actually, let's pop down so she's got better vision. Just torch up this barbarian.
Fickle.
Ha! Ugh!
That protective stance is incredibly good.
No!
That swing, not so much. Sneak up behind him. Give him a good stabbing.
What went wrong there?
And smite him some more. How are you still going?
Lucky, perhaps.
Oh, we leveled up. Nice. Nice. So that's going to be level 4, which is going to be stat increases. I don't think feats are in the game, so that might not be an option. Is that a great axe? Have a great axe. You carry all this food that we desperately need. So those would have been barbarians. Barbarians have a D12 health dice. They are incredibly tanky. So whereas like fighters and clerics and paladins tank by having heavy armor and a high armor class, like this, and using shields, barbarians just go with the I'm going to have an absolutely enormous health pool. Their rage can also halve damage coming in of certain types, depending which type of barbarian you are, depends which types those are. They do get unarmored. Is it unarmored? Unarmored defense, or is that the monk one? But it's basically the. So normally your armor class is 10 plus your dexterity. If you're not wearing any armor, so like in this one's case, so hers is 13, so it's 10 plus this. In the barbarian's case, even though they're not wearing armor, it's 10 plus the dexterity plus the constitution, and they normally have monstrous constitutions. So they get armor without wearing armor. Right, resume camping. Yes, and we will have that long rest to level up, please. That was some well-needed food. Oh, we like immediately plummet through the floor in terms of food. Right, choose between increasing your ability scores or gaining a feat. What feats are there? Can we go back? So let me have a quick Google of what feats there are. SOLASTA feats list. They've got a reasonable list. Actually, yeah, let's cancel his a minute and let's have a look at the rogue. So, ideally, you would just push this because you'd get an additional to hit, an additional damage, an additional armor class. Nearly all of his skills would go up. However, I believe there is a feat in here. Why are those exclamation marks? Alright, okay. So, ambidextrous would push up dexterity by 1, and it lets you do 2 weapon fighting, but that's not what we want. I think it's this one. So +1 to dexterity, which won't actually help us because the pluses only go up on even numbers, and dexterity bid 17. But you ignore 1/2 and 3/4 cover with your ranged attacks. Is, you know, pretty strong. I think I'll take that. Because then things hiding in cover aren't hiding in cover for him. Now, this is a primary spellcaster, so we just want to increase the ability score here. And we will push intelligence, so that goes up to +4. It does give you some little hints, which is nice. No, I don't want to up strength. So the big thing with spellcasters is the higher their primary stat is, the harder it is for enemies to resist spells. So like, what was it? Hideous Laughter. They have to make a wisdom saving throw, but the score they have to beat is dependent on your primary stat. So the higher you can get your primary stat, the better, really. Right, now we've got a class cantrip we can cast. Shadow Armor's only for self. Bit of an odd one. An illusional bee with disadvantage on concentration checks. That could mess with enemy spellcasters. How long does it last? Until their next turn. Not, maybe not so much. Sparkle. Dazzle. That is melee hit. Poison spray. No. See, I'm not sure. I'd want luminous. I'm going to go with chill touch. Deal damage to one enemy and prevent healing for a limited time. I forgot that's a thing. It's long range. And it stops them getting hit points, and if they're undead, disadvantage on attacking the caster. Right, then we get our two regular spells. So levitate is not the same as fly. You can gain control of the aerial movement for a limited time. Target creature hovers, caster can move it up or down. Possibly will get us what we want though. I'm pulling that. And then let's go with fog cloud, color spray. No, just invisibility. I've got fog cloud. Let's just sort out what spells she's got prepared here. So we'll get rid of Expeditious Retreat and put on Levitate. Alright, let's level up the Cleric. Oh, you definitely need that Wisdom score going up. The spell saves are just too low at the moment. Get an extra cantrip. Grant an ally a one-time bonus to saving throws that lasts up to a minute. Sure. Alright, now back to my original problem character. What do we want on this guy? Do I just push the strength for additional damage, or do I go look into the feats? Something to play with. Let's see, what feats have we got? Again, an additional armor class from any armor you wear. That's kind of nice. All the Creed ones are saving throw things. Eager for battle? No. Master Enchanter? No. Carry more stuff. Hard to kill. What's Might of the Iron Lead? No. Heavy armor. Rush to battle? None of these are sealing particularly. What's Focused Sleeper? Someone's asked. Where was that? It was... so you are used to getting a great deal of rest out of just a little sleep. Increase your constitution. You only need 4 hours sleep per night. Raise shield. What's that do? When you're about to get hit by a ranged attack while wielding a shield, you can use your reaction to get +3 AC. No, I've already got a reaction shield thing to block other people. There's a few in there that are kind of useful, but... I'm going to say no and go for... What do I want to go for? Do I want Constitution or do I want Strength? He's not really my damage. Well, he is and he isn't. The smite is his damage, not the weapon he smacks them with. I think keeping him up in the fight longer and being more resistant to spells that would otherwise harm him is probably where I want to be going. Okay, maybe I should take off Inflict Wounds, put on Prayer of Healing, just in case it's more required. Right, let's resume and watch what happens when we run out of food. We didn't find any food. Oof. This is going to start getting ugly. We've only got 3 units of food and there's 4 party members. So someone... Oh, they failed their long rest because they didn't all have food, but someone's just found some. So we got a long rest that night. We found some more food. This is where having a ranger is really helpful. They and their survival skills make this part a lot easier. Like, we're only down to 3 food again. We're not going to find a long rest. Yep, failed. And we didn't find any more food. Found some then though, so we get a long rest in just before we find the possible gem location. He says as we run around. Nope, there we go. We got it.